tournament proper.
Okay, let's take a look at results. The tournament started on Saturday.
On Saturday, yeah.
Of course, that's the Flying Eagles beating Enyimba by 2-0. Kano Pillars beating Dolphins by 2-0. And then
the Dream Team
beating Warri Wolves by 2-1. But today, we have day 2 results. And guess what? The Flying Eagles, they changed their squad, presented a new set of boys, but they still beat Pillars 2-1. Enyimba bounced back to winning ways, beating Warri Wolves 1-0. So it's been 2 games, 2 losses for Warri Wolves. And then the under-23 team also picked up their second win. So clearly, we know national team is national team. 1-0 over Warri Wolves, over Dolphins. Second loss for Dolphins as well.
Yeah, really, for Dolphins, they've been poor. Don't forget, they started late. Their player came to camp very, very late. And, we saw them against Pillars. They looked very, very jittery. They could not pick up as quick as possible. They conceded 2 goals in less than 10 minutes in that game. And today also, they really tried to pick up a bit. Considered just 1 goal in the 61 minute. Tried to help Dream Team to get something possible for the goal, but the best team in this tournament has been Flying Eagles. They've scored plenty. They've scored 4 goals. Considered 1. The goal they considered today was from an own goal. They could not even consider an open goal. From Pillars. They scored into their own.
They are the ones that scored by themselves.
They've looked promising. They look very, very good. It's really just like we said about preparation. They've been they were in camp before they go on Christmas break. They came back in January. They played a couple of games, and it's really showing up on the team. They look very sharp. They look very, very good going forward. At the back also, they look solid. They've got a very good goalkeeping department, Oloreleke and the rest of these guys. And, they're looking very, very good. For Enyimba International, don't forget they resumed barely 7 days ago. You expect them to struggle. And,
still fighting over allowances from last season.
The players are not well motivated. And I think we need to talk about the Enyimba International so much. They need to try and motivate their players. They're going on the continent. And don't forget, we have 4 teams. If we fail to get to the group stage this time, I think we might get 1 slot out of the 4 slots we had on the African continent. So really, all these 4 clubs need to take this tournament. I think a lot of positive work on them. And after this tournament, try to get a couple of games to play and get ready for the continental game. It's going to be tough. Togo struggle. I beg your pardon. Enyimba struggled against a tiny Togo team last year. They're having a Benin team to play. So they are the champion of the Benin League, and you expect them to possess a very good quality, just like you have. For Dolphin FC, they need to, in quick time, they need to get a good striker to fill up MMA absent, because it's really show on them. But they need to get a good striker to convert goals for them. For Warri Wolves, they need to get someone to replace Salami also. And for Pillars, they look very good. Christian Obiozo have shown classes. Tony has also shown brilliance. And I think most of their new players are really joining up with their formation and also with their philosophy. Okay,
tomorrow, match day 3 will be on Wednesday. You're going to be having the Flying Eagles. Nobody wants to play those boys. Warri Wolves will be up next for lunch, because that's the first game, lunch time. So under 20 against Warri Wolves, and then Pillars against the Olympic team, and then the last game will be Dolphins against Enyimba. Those are the fixtures, expanded maybe Super 6 really,
Super 6
for this preseason on Wednesday. These are the games to look forward to on Wednesday.
Well, so we expect that the Flying Eagles will continue with their impressive performance, because they've been in camp, and the players have been together for a long time against Wolves, which happens to be the whipping boys of this tournament. I don't see how they are going to match the Flying Eagles team for team and player for player.
The Flying Eagles may decide to play.
We have seen it. They played with 10 men against Enyimba, and they won 2-0. Enyimba could not even score.
If Enyimba knew, they would have told the referee, just don't give these boys red card. Let's play 11. Let's play 11-11. Those boys are full of energy.
Yes, they are, I think it's a reality check for the teams playing on the continent. They need to sit up. They need to start working. As soon as this tournament finishes.
Why not commendation for Manu Gaba? Because we've always talked about Manu Gaba. These are the team he has built from the domestic players available to him.
Ironically, after beating Enyimba, the man even said that he doesn't have a team for the African Youth Championship.
You're not converting 1 goal.
So a man has an insatiable appetite for success.
How can you beat Enyimba with 10 men and you say your team is not scoring goals? All right, but that's an interesting one, and I think that's the essence of this competition, and I think we should commend the NFF and the league management company for thinking it wise to include these teams, because it has changed the quality of the tournament altogether. It will have been Enyimba with the rustiness still taking everybody out.
I agree with you, Tony. And I saw some of Dolphins players looking very heavy. I saw a particular player, I don't want to mention his name, with a big tummy. So it shows that the players are still heavy. They need a lot of work to do, especially on the fitness of these players.
And Tony, they had last 2 weeks. I think the game will start on February 14. They had the game on February 14. I don't know, maybe they will
This
get...
things are played February 14. The weekend of February 14.
I mean,
there's no time for
it's
them.
just like 2 or 3 weeks, away. And, I don't think I will buy the idea of telling us we started late. You understand the calendar. It is very clear.
You knew from onset.
You knew before the season ended, we knew this competition would start around February and March. So why are you coming up with a lot of complaints?
The man who said they started late was in Tunisia for almost 2 weeks.
It's part of preparation.
Trying to get money to buy a new striker in Nigeria.
Anyway, let's go to Owerri very quickly. Onye, Atland of Owerri had a torrid time last season and even the season before with motivating their players and in terms of welfare of players. But the interesting thing about Atland is that it looks like Atland are also beginning to set a record of being a club with 1 coach per season. And what you are seeing on your screen, Onye, well, it's the unveiling of the new coach of Atland, Erasmus Onu. That's the new man that will be in charge of the Naze Millionaires in the new season. Let's pause a little bit and listen to what Erasmus Onu has got to say. He will live up to this challenge. And then, Toby, I will get your opinion after this time out.
Thank you so much. Atland has been my dream team. But the opportunity has not come, but it is this coming 2015 season, it has come. I say you are welcome. My name is Coach Erasmus Onu Olota. This is a real privilege, but I think we will move on. This authority bestowed on me to pilot the affairs of Atland Football Club. I don't have a long story to make, or a long statement to make. I'm here promising everybody, Atland is going to, the team to watch out for this 2015 Atland Football Club.
Well, that's Erasmus Onu. He was with Sunshine last season.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of people say a lot of things about Erasmus Onu, that he's a good grassroots coach. He knows how to work where there's no funds. Maybe that's why.
Firstly, I think I will really commend, I think I will commend Atland.
You can bring water out of stone.
Firstly, I think we need to commend Atland. Let's commend Atland, for the unveiling, we've talked about, how we can add all this glamour to the league. We've seen the unveiling of the coach, and the first thing he said that, Atland has been his dream team, so he understands, the presence of Atland before he signed. Just like he said, he can, perform a lot of magic. But for Atland FC, 55 points last season, ended up, 9th on the log. Not really good for them. They won the FA Cup in 2011 and 2012. They want to get back on the continent. And Erasmus was the Sunshine Stars during the half-season. He has been with ABS in the past, Jigawa. He has got plenty of experience. He's one of the veteran coaches in the league. And I think if Atland can spend cash, in the transfer market, get a couple of good players, they might just do well.
My worry is that Kelechi Metole complained about interference. My worry is that I hope Erasmus Onu will be allowed to do his job.
Tony said he can adapt to any
that's why they will
deliver. Let's go on a break. This time bring you something from Australia. This time it's tennis. We'll take that break. Bring you some highlights. Yemi Adeba will be here just to give us a wrap-up on what has happened today at the Australian Open. And then we'll sign off Sports Tonight this Monday.